Good evening, America. We're here with
Marco, and I'm here with Caesar.
Happy Friday the 13th.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know if you've noticed, but my shirt does say.
Jason lives. I saw it.
And can you see it?
You came prepared. Very good. So what do you like? What do you like about Friday the 13th, the day?
I think it's a very fucking. I don't want to say like spooky holiday, but like, if you could get festive with it, why not? So I decided, why not?
Jägermeister.
What are we drinking today?
Yes, I'm glad to see someone has a holiday spirit around here.
You know what I mean? A lot of people like to say that they're into the spooky season and shit, but that's only from fucking October 1st to October 31st. And if you want to be like hardcore, it's like fucking maybe September, maybe August, late August to October 31st. But look at me, motherfuckers. I'm doing this shit in February. On Friday the 13th, motherfuckers. We drinking some fucking Jaeger. Look at this. Tell me that's not the fucking devil. No, I'm joking.
Looks like a reindeer.
Just a good innocent reindeer.
Could have his spirit. I don't know. The devil does possess people or animals too, I think. Doesn't he?
Can I offer you a shot?
Yes, sir. Yes, you may. Yeah, I think you might be the only person I know that celebrates Friday the 13th, I guess.
Because I'm real as fuck. Oh, no.
Are there any other spooky holidays people are missing out on? Whoa, that's to the brim.
Always is.
Holy cow.
Always is, Marcos. Always is. Imagine I just go halfway for mine.
Well, not today, I guess.
Let's do this shit, Marcos.
All right, thank you.
I don't know if we can tap. Fuck it. Just...
Yeah, let me sip on this to not spill.
To everybody that celebrates Friday the 13th.
Cheers.
That actually went down a lot smoother than I thought it was going to go down.
It's all right. Thank you.
Oh, of course. Thank you for coming on such short notice again.
So all I remember about Friday the 13th from my younger days was that it's supposed to be a unlucky day. Like you're supposed to like be extra cautious or something. That's all I remember. I don't remember ever taking shots of Jägermeister.
Well, we do it a little different here at ImWithCesar. You know me.
All right.
And, I'm glad you brought this up, Marcos. I know we were having a good discussion before we went on air, but you know how it's sounding like, Uncle Sam is watching.
Yeah. NSA? Yeah.
All the fancy alphabet agencies. So lately I've been watching this YouTube channel. Fuck. I forgot the name of the channel. I think it's like Great Books Reviewed, some shit like that. Interesting Books Reviewed, something like that. It's just some guy literally with a lapel mic and like his fucking, he has like a book stand or whatever, a bookshelf as his backdrop. And he's just fucking talking about books that he like, I guess finds interesting or whatever. But he has like a very like specific niche pretty much. He's into like hypnotism, ritual abuse of children, magic, and like cattle mutilation. Like those are like some of the 4 things that he like really, he has like a list of like, top 10 books of like cattle mutilation.
Is he German or something?
I don't know what he is, but he's from Texas. And just recently, I think like this past Monday, or no, maybe like last week, like Saturday or Sunday, he took out this video. It was like titled "Revisiting like Epstein's Ranch" or whatever, which it was pretty much like a fucking 30-minute video or some shit. Him telling the story of like, well, some of you may not know this, but Epstein does have a ranch in New Mexico, and I happened to pass by it a few years ago with my family. We were going on a trip and we had to go through Epstein's ranch. And well, let me tell you, I parked my car with my family in it, and I took out a drone and I flew my drone up to Epstein's ranch,
In Texas?
New Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico, that's right. He lives in Texas, so he went to, I guess, somewhere west.
And he was saying like, as soon as my drone got like to the mansion that they have there, some security or whatnot in a red truck came out and sped all the way to where my car was at with my family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were on that shit. And apparently that this security or whatever was like, he was trying to pretend to be helpful with, oh, you guys having issues with your car or whatnot, you know?
How do you know it was Epstein's ranch?
I forgot how everyone knows that it's Epstein's ranch, but yeah, it's
Word got out.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, lots of people over.
And
Yeah.
and so he said like, yeah, there's no way I was gonna let this guy get anywhere near my family, so I kind of just took off. He followed us, of course, but nothing happened. We got home safe. But you know, one thing I do want to mention is after all of this happened, my business did take a hit. All of the, you know, partners that I had in this business were pulling out. You know, there was no more suppliers. My business struggled a lot, to the point that it was on the verge of dying.
When was this?
I think he said like 2022, 2021, maybe even 2023. But I was like, damn, that's interesting, don't you think?
Well, lots of places have been going downhill recently. I don't know. I mean, Epstein's supposedly dead, isn't he? Or
Well, when did he die? He died in 2020.
wasn't it 2020?
You might be right. Yeah, he died during Trump's first.
Could be a connection. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the way I was looking at it was they got the license plate for sure. They probably have connections to like be like, okay, who does this belong to? It's registered under this person. Oh shit, look, this person has the registered, fucking LLC or whatever. You know what? Let's put some pressure on some of these partners, some of these suppliers. Let's make them fuck this dude over since he wants to be fucking sneaky and shit. Yeah.
Well, it's possible.
It's possible, right? It's possible. And I wanted to bring this up with you because I tried bringing this up on a previous episode. I guess the subject matter was too heavy, but I feel like you are bold enough to tackle this type of subject matter. So, plus
I don't have the details, but when was this?
I'll send you the link to the video. He's a really interesting channel, honestly. Like, give him a chance. Like, I think you'll enjoy his content since I feel like you're open-minded to that type of stuff.
I'd have to look at it, but I'll say this much. There's definitely some weird stuff going on around in this country. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Seems like everybody's into, let me watch how I say this. Kids and possibly into like Satan, Now, let me make this clear, everybody. I'm just drinking Jaeger because, I forgot how interesting it tasted since the last time Marcos brought it. I think I even mentioned, right, that I haven't had this since I went to this one concert with Mr. X.
I think it's an underappreciated liquor.
It definitely is. Now give me a second, Marcos.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Marcos, you just brought up something that I wanted to talk about. The physical realm right now while we were off air.
Yes.
What did you say?
It's ruled by Satan.
It's ruled by Satan, right?
Yeah. The Bible says this very clearly many times.
Now, I'm glad you brought this up, Marcos, because back in, I think, 2022, I had this dream. I had this dream that, like, I was facing the devil.
We all do.
But, like, the devil was, like, taking possession of, like, I think, like, some fucking, like, I don't know, like, some wooden, like, martial arts dummy doll. Have you ever seen those, like, I forgot what martial art it is, but they got, like, sticks that you're like,
A martial arts dummy? So
Yeah.
is this something like a person would, like, practice against?
Yeah.
And you were, like, going against it?
In my dream, I knew that the devil possessed it, and it was, like, laughing at me. And I was like, oh, fuck you, motherfucker. I know you ain't ready for this shit. Because, again, it was, like, one of those... Fuck, I'll try and look up the fucking name of the martial art that practices on this specific type of... I don't want to call it a dummy, because it's not really a dummy. It's more of, like, a wooden statue almost with, like, pillars sticking out of it. Like, little pillars sticking out of it, and you're supposed to, like, practice your deflecting, I guess, or whatnot. But I was like, all right, motherfucker, I know that the martial artists that practice on you, they mostly, if only, ever use their wrist to, like, hit the pillars. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking leg kick you, because I know you ain't used to that. And so I started leg kicking the devil.
Well, you gotta catch him with his pants down if you can, I guess. I don't know.
And that's the way I look at it. I'm like, hey, pull up, motherfucker. Fucking possess some fucking, I don't know, some bodybuilder or some shit. I'll whoop his ass. But you won't do that shit.
So, this was in 2022.
Maybe 2022, 2021, maybe 2023. But I want to say 2022.
Excuse me. So, I mean, you have practiced against Satan himself in your dreams, I guess. You
don't want no smoke.
Did the leg kicks work?
Yeah.
All right.
So
yeah. So if you see a dummy possessed by Satan himself, go for the leg kicks.
Go for the leg kicks. A lot of people don't understand how much leg kicks work.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, even if you think about, like, street fights, for some reason, it seems like a rule that you got to do punches only, but you have legs too, so don't forget about your legs, people.
Yeah, you got knees too. But this goes back to your point that's saying, like, that Satan rules the physical world, right?
Yeah, he does.
But here's the thing. I don't think he ever took into consideration that leg kicks exist. Because a lot of people, don't really understand, like, oh shit, I can use my legs. Oh shit, I've been ignoring, like, fucking, what, like 50% of my body, 60, 70% for some people. I've been ignoring that lower half of my body. I could do things with that. I could hurt people with. I should probably clarify. I mean, like, leg kicks, everybody.
Why do you think that is?
I think it just goes back to, like, how we grew up seeing, like, oh shit.
The media has us
brainwashed. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. It's got to be like man to man.
That's
like,
how men
hey,
do it.
like,
That's a fair point. I mean, there is a lot of brainwashing or propaganda.
There you go. That's the word I was going to say.
In mass media.
So that's what I think it is, really. Like, what do people do if something, like, if a fight hits the ground? Like, oh, picked him up. people boo sometimes in the UFC if like a fight hits the ground, unless the guy is like one really fucking well known for submissions, or two known for like taking down their opponent and just like beating the fuck out of them. Most of the time they're gonna boo, or most of the time they're just not gonna be happy to see that.
I'm gonna take something home from this. Like I've actually feel called out personally because it's been getting. I don't know if you've noticed, but I feel like society at large is getting a lot more shadier. So you gotta always, like, more than ever, you kind of gotta be ready to, like, maybe get into a street fight sometimes. And I was thinking going for punches. I'm not gonna lie. I was. That's how men do it. That's how I was raised, I guess. But I got legs.
I mean, you should probably learn how to use your legs, Marcos. That's the thing.
Well, if it's a street fight, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to fight. If I have to fight, it's gonna be nasty.
You know what sounds not nasty right now, though? Another shot of Jaeger. You want another shot of Jaeger?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do.
It's Friday the 13th. Why not?
I'm not really a fighter, Caesar. I mean, but it's something I have to think about.
Yeah, I feel like most people should.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Because I am definitely more of a flight person, but sometimes, I don't know, they'll catch you in a corner or something. So fight has to be a consideration, I think. You can't completely rule it out.
I think you're right. And I think it's time we take this shot.
All right.
This one seems a little bit more doable.
Cheers.
Well, all right, you beat me to it. To all the people that want to, I don't know, fight the devil, I guess. Leg kicks, everybody.
Yeah. You have more weapons than just your fists.
And that's just standing, too. Once it hits the ground.
I think outside the box.
Mm-hmm. I did not think that this conversation for this episode is going to go to, like, fucking, fighting the devil, like, physically. But, I like where this episode is going.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on short notice, as always. But, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Marcos. I was like, the physical realm. What do you think about when you think of the physical realm? Usually people think, like, oh, lust and shit. And
that's a big part of it,
And I'll give that to them. There's a lot of lust here. I'll go on fucking Instagram. Literally all I ever like, Marcos, is fucking cat videos. Mm-hmm. I probably shouldn't say what else I like.
I mean, I'm guilty too. That's why I stopped using that shit. I'm just trying to reduce vectors for that kind of stuff in my life.
Have you seen Mr. X's fucking TikTok?
He has TikTok?
I mean, he has a TikTok just to, like, scroll on that shit. Take a look at his TikTok whenever you get a chance.
I'll make a note of it somewhere. But yes, that's a big part of physicality. That's for sure. That's it's sort of like almost a paradigm. Like, is it mind or is it matter? What's the top dog here? And the thing about the physical realm and why it's so convincing is it's under the control of Satan, who is a deceiver. So it is very convincing. It is very convincing. It convinces me a lot on many things.
Oh, yeah? To do what?
Like, well, for example, we're here in your room, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it feels very real.
My studio?
The studio called Room 58. or what is it, Room A? You have two studios, don't
I
you?
still haven't decided what to call this one.
Well, whatever it's called, it feels real. It feels like a place. And if we are to take seriously that the physical realm is some sort of deception, that means there are things here that aren't actually the way they look. There are things here that appear a certain way that aren't actually that way in reality. So, why do I behave the way I do? Well, it's because I'm very attached to physicality.
Now, hang on to that thought, Marcos. You mentioned something right now, Marcos, that I brought up. What was it? It wasn't.
So we were talking about many things, the devil himself.
No.
His
It was
power
something.
to
It was something
possess.
after the water. Like, oh, you sure you don't want to drink water?
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, my stomach is
I
fucking.
can hear your tummy rumbling.
Literally, all I ate today was like a fucking cup of ramen.
That's why. That'll do it. Some ramen and Jägermeister for dinner.
Hey, you know what? I'm not regretting this shit. Oh, okay, now I remember. Yeah. You asked me if I'm feeling that like Chad energy or what? Like,
No, I said, what's this animal called? It has a there's something that they call that.
I think it's a buck.
There's deer buck. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. If I'm feeling that buck energy, that young buck energy.
I mean, it's in the bottle.
Yeah, I feel that shit. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready to fucking mate.
You have your antlers nice and sharp.
Yeah, they ready. They ready. Made for some Taco Bell shit.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Hey, I just passed by there, man. They were kind of actually popping. I was like, really? Taco Bell? All right. Damn.
You know, I want them to do good, but at the same time, like, I want to just go in there and be the only one to like be ordering food because I don't
That's
want to
how it
wait.
usually it is. That's how it usually is.
Every
And I
time
was,
every time I go there with Mr. X, it's always a fucking line, and it's always complicated because everybody seems lost. Like they tell us like, oh, you need to order in the kiosk, and we order in the kiosk, but then they seem fucking lost.
the world is changing so fast, bro. Oh shit, my bad. I don't know if I fucked that up, but I was. Yeah, there's lots of places like that, and a couple nights ago, and by a couple nights ago I mean like a month and a half ago, uh, I encountered someone just getting so frustrated with that shit. They were like, "I don't get it." They were just like literally just having a tantrum and like saying, "I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it." I was like, "Holy shit! Do you guys get that a lot here?" It was a Popeyes, because this Popeyes doesn't like have like a conventional register or like. They want you to do the kiosk thing, They want you to order there, and then if you want to pay cash, you pay it. But mostly, I guess the idea is, we're trying to modernize, pay card or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what was wrong with this girl, but she just couldn't figure it out. And I don't blame her too much, I figured it out, but I don't know if you know this, Caesar. I went to college.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So the world is changing very fast out there. And thank you. We got a PBR in the house.
Yeah, open that shit, Marcus. Oh yeah. Drink that shit.
It's February, so it's chilly enough. Thank you, sir.
It's chilly enough, Marcos. It's chilly enough. Like you and I think my friend Raccoon Blues has said many times before, this is a chill type of beer for a chill type of day. And what's a chill type of day? When you're into spooky season like me and not just fucking fake for the social media platforms. Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Is a spooky type of fucking.
We're gonna bring it back.
We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back.
Maybe it was. Why did they make those movies? There's a reason they made those movies. You know,
What
it
movies?
used to be the Jason movies.
Oh, the slashers.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
No, Jason himself.
Okay,
In
yeah, like
particular.
the okay.
You know, Friday the 13th used to mean something.
Back when hardworking Americans could drive without a seatbelt and have a few cold ones before they drove, right?
You could still do it, but you
Nah, it's
probably
risky.
well, sometimes I do it myself. You know, you want to give me a ticket? Give me a ticket.
Haven't you crashed like 3 times, Marcos?
Define crash. I crash every day, Caesar. I crash every day.
I mean, nowadays, like, if someone says, "Oh, that motherfucker crashed," oh no, they say that motherfucker crashed out. It means that he just fucking like, I guess he got pissed off and he like made a scene.
I make scenes every day.
I make art scenes every podcast.
You know, subscribe if you like this kind of art.
You know,
Give us a shout out somewhere, you know.
there was a while back ago. I want to say a year ago, honestly, like literally to the date, maybe. I saw someone say like, "Oh, podcasting is an art," and I told Freddie about this on an episode. But the thing is, I don't know if we recorded that shit. It might have been after we finished recording, and I told him like, "Oh fuck, you know what, Freddie? Like, I'm upset because fucking I saw some motherfucker post some shit saying that like podcasting is an art." And surprisingly, Freddie had this fucking amazing fucking speech saying like, "Nah, what the fuck? That's bullshit." Now I'm simplifying it, obviously, but he really fucking made it seem like, "Oh shit, okay, you know what? Like, maybe what I'm doing could actually be considered art in some realm, if we're not being judgy as fuck." Because you know, who else is doing what I do? Most podcasts have a fucking production team behind them. A Jamie. I don't have no Jamie. You know, there's this line that I always quote, Marcos, from this rapper, this underground rapper, if you will. His name's Benefit. From his song called Supreme, he has this line that says, "Low budget? No, we're no budget." All right, I might be butchering that, but
Is that the whole line? I was waiting for a little more.
yeah, I might be butchering that,
No
but
budget? No, we're no budget.
something like that. Yeah. But the point of the fact of the matter is that he says, "No, we're not low budget. We're not low budget. We're no budget."
Just the way God intended.
And that's what we are here at I'm with Caesar. And I hope you guys are fucking enjoying this shit. Because, yeah, we are literally no budget. But, hey, we're still producing episodes for free. Bringing them to you for free every Tuesday and Friday. So how about you motherfuckers check this shit out? Even on Friday the 13th, motherfuckers. And making it spooky for you guys. Should I down this fucking beer, Marcos?
Okay, down the beer, and I'm gonna make a pitch.
Go.
I'm gonna make a pitch to the Friday the 13th franchise. The world has changed, and no one's watching your movies the way they used to back in the 90s and the 80s. And I think we have something that can bring you back into business. Sponsor us.
Maybe get some fucking like Hollywood studio to sponsor us and shit.
Hey, Caesar. With God, anything is possible.
Don't fucking pay us not to mention them. All right, you got anything to say before we end this episode, Marcos?
Well, thank you for your hospitality. And if Friday the 13th franchise or whoever's in charge in Hollywood doesn't want to do that, how about you, PBR? Wait,
bring that shit up again.
I've seen your brewery out in Santa Ana.
Bring that shit up again, Marcos. Go. Hell yeah.
You know how many How many beers do you think we can sell for you guys?
We're bringing that shit back.
Come on. If it's not Jason, how about something else Americano? White, blue, and red right here.
Good evening, America. I hope you enjoy your fucking Friday the 13th. Oh, fuck.
Why'd you down that shit?
I don't know.